welcome back to the channel. My name is Abomb and welcome to Until Dawn. Really excited to replay this. I haven't played this game since it first came out, and I thought it was about time we did some horror on the channel. And this is a bit of a cheesy horror. It's like those, 80s sort of teenage horror slasher movies that you used to get, like Friday the 13th, those sort of vibes. So, excited to get this going. So this came out in 2015, sort of summer 2015, and, is now 7 years old. I haven't played it for 7 years. I kind of remember the story, bits and pieces, I don't remember. But, we're going to replay it again and see what happens. So this is an interactive horror. So for those of you who've watched videos on the channel before, we've played Detroit Become Human, we've played Heavy Rain, and they're interactive games much like this is. Your choices influence the outcome of the game, whether characters live or die, and what happens. So this is very similar to that. It's an interactive game with horror elements. So I'm just going to read the back of the game for you, just so you have an idea of what this is about. Only your choices determine who will survive. When 8 friends return to the isolated mountain lodge where 2 of their group disappeared exactly 1 year ago, things quickly turn sinister. Will you run from what's hunting you? Will you try to hide, or will you stand and fight? You'll have to make split-second decisions that will mean life or death for each member of the group. Play as each of the 8 friends, all of whom can live or die based on your decisions. See the impact of your choices and the path you've taken with the butterfly effect system. So when we played Detroit, it had the brackets that opened up for every decision you make. And this one, while on maybe a bit of a smaller scale, has the same thing. And we're playing this because recently a kind of successor to this game came out called The Quarry, made by the same company, Supermassive Games, who were just brought out by a Danish company. But they have made all sorts of these interactive games, all sort of horror-based. Until Dawn 7 years ago, they've just released The Quarry. And they also released the Dark Pictures anthology, the first game of which is now available for free if you've got PlayStation Plus. So if you want to check that out and you've got PS Plus, you can do that. Man and Medan it's called, so go and find that if you want another look at some of the work that they've done. So this came out 7 years ago. Really good cast, some actors that are well known, especially today. Rami Malek is in this, and he goes on to star in some cracking films and series. Of course, he plays Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. He's in Mr. Robot, the Prime series, which I really enjoyed. And he's, this is kind of before it became like a big time actor. Hayden Panettiere's in this game, the Heroes actress. Brett Dalton, who you might know from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. if you watched that. And that's Peter Stormare from Prison Break. You might remember him from Prison Break as John Abruzzi. Series 1 of Prison Break was just phenomenal TV. So, do you know what? I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's jump into a new story. This is going to overwrite our progress, which is fine. We're going to have to find collectibles once again. But let's see what happens. So the butterfly effect is kind of what this game is sort of based around. A tiny butterfly flapping its wings today may lead to a devastating hurricane. So that's what the butterfly effect is. Every outcome, every decision has an outcome. That's basically what we're dealing with. The smallest decision can dramatically change the future. Your actions will shape how the story unfolds. This is what it means. Look at all the branches that we go through here. And all the decisions that you can have, all the outcomes you can have. Your story is one of many possibilities. Choose your actions carefully, because they can mean the life or death of your characters. So this is Blackwood Pines. This is where the game is set. It's a cabin in the mountains in winter. And yeah, I said it was a slash horror. There you go. There's Hayden.
Oh, come on. She deserves it. And it's not her fault that she has a huge crush on Hannah's been making moves on him. I'm just looking out for my girl, Em. Just because he's caught
Prez doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
Hey, I'm not anybody's man.
Whatever you say, darling.
So these friends were all staying at this log cabin on like a retreat. There's 8 of them. Actually, more than 8, I think now. At the start, at the very least.
Hannah!
That's so creepy already. What are you doing?
She's here. Shh, shh. Mike.
Okay, so this is Hannah. So these people are clearly playing a prank on Hannah here.
It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
That's Mike. That's Brett Dalton. Little weirdo hanging outside the cabin.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend. Josh.
Right, so we can now move with our yoga pants on. This is Beth. So Beth and Hannah are twin sisters. We saw Sam played and motion captured by Hayden Panettiere. The motion capture in this is really, really good, by the way. I do really think it's a really well made game. So we're moving with the right stick, with the left stick. We can look around with the right stick rather, move with the left stick. Let's see what we have. Press not R2 to pick up the notes and use the right stick to inspect objects. What does this say? Hannah, you look so damn hot in that shirt, but I bet you're even hotter out of it. It's cringe. Come to the guest room at 2 AM, Mike.
Oh my god.
So Mike and Emily are a couple at this point. But Hannah clearly fancies Mike, so they're playing a bit of a joke on her. So what else have we got around here? Let's see what else we can find. So things will kind of glimmer if you can interact with them. Like over there you can see. And here as well, we've already read the note, so we don't need to worry about that. We've got 2 unconscious people here. I think that's Josh on the other side of the table there. That's Rami Malek, and this is Chris. So I do remember the characters' names, apart from the dude that's hanging out outside. I don't actually remember what his name is. So do we have anything around this way? So this is Josh and Chris. What have we got here? Okay, they've clearly been drinking. Jeremiah Cragg whiskey. Okay, I wouldn't mind a bit of that right now. I'm actually drinking Disaronno at the moment, amaretto and Coke.
Once again, brother.
Actually got a weekend off, so I'm having a drink. So yeah, that's Josh, that's Rami. This was just before he became like a big time actor.
Maybe we should start with a little, you know, making out and see where it goes from there. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god. She's taking her
She's got a butterfly tattoo.
Oh my god.
Oh, way to ruin it,
Matt.
Jess.
What are you doing here?
Hannah.
I'm sorry,
Hannah,
Hannah.
hey,
This all
don't
got out of
mind,
hand,
just
but...
a stupid prank.
Idiots.
You guys are jerks. You know that? Hannah.
Why are all these people just hanging out in a cabin in the middle of the night in the winter? Like, why are they all here? Who owns this place? Alright. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't mean to wake Josh.
Josh. Fuck.
Josh is in no state to be helping us, clearly.
Guys, there's someone outside. What the hell?
Oh, they're all leaving. So you use the right stick to basically pick choices. We could have gone to get the others at this point, or go and get Josh. Josh isn't really in a state to be helping, he's pissed.
It was just a prank, Hannah.
And there's like the classic line from this game. It was just a prank, Han.
You jerks.
I'm going to be saying that a lot in this game, because that's like the most memorable line from this whole game.
Should we go after her?
You know, I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
Press the correct action before the timer runs out. Yes, we have quick time events. My favourite thing. I'm probably going to kill a character with quick time events, but we will have to wait and see. Right, we've got to go and get Hannah. So I'm going to go fast and hope that I can nail these QTEs. I think I mentioned this at the end of the Tomb Raider video last time, but last time I played this, I saved every character except one who got killed. That was actually Sam, Hayden Panettiere's character, the only one that actually died the last time we played this. I'm following the footprints because the noise may not necessarily be Hannah. That might be... I don't know, do you get bears or wolves in this place? God knows. Oh, we have some deer. Or yak or moose, whatever the hell they are.
Jesus! Fuck! Shit!
Yeah, something else is out here with us, like, definitely.
Damn it, Hannah! Where are you?
Use the touchpad as shown. Okay, so you use your phone as a light. That's good to know. Status update. Right, so now we can kind of see where we're going a bit better. And we use the phone light to sort of shine the way and maybe look for anything along the way as well. Anything we might be able to find. Okay, actually, she jumped before that moose even came on the screen. L1 can give you a bit of a faster walk.
Hello? Hello?
There appears to be something on the ground in front of us. What do we have? Okay, some sort of stone figure. Is it stone or is it wood? What do we got? Oh! A death totem. Lovely. Okay, so we can actually go into our menu and see what these are. So these are totems. Totem prophecies. Black is death. The possible death of the person who finds it. Indigenous tribes believe that butterflies brought dreams and premonitions. Each totem piece foretells a possible future event. How you play will determine whether or not these prophecies come true. As you unlock totems, the events of the past will become clear. So, Beth picked up a totem there, which clearly showed her smashing her head on a stone and dying. Possibly a large fall found on the mountain by Beth. So that is a premonition that says that Beth is possibly going to die sometime in the future. This is the butterfly effect. So this is all of the choices that we make along the way. Any of your business. Like, we can't look at any of these yet, so that's fine. Character info. So this is Beth. We can see her character traits and her relationship status. So you can see she's honest, charitable, and curious. She has a good relationship with Hannah. They're twins, so that's pretty obvious. But no, like, really strained relationships. We don't have any clues right now. So yeah, there's a bunch of clues we can pick up as well. So that's kind of that menu. Can we also go into the pause menu and see what we have here? Oh, that's the status and the collectibles. In the settings as well, you can change the brightness and that, but I've already gone ahead and done that ahead of time. So yeah, those are the totems. There's a bunch of those throughout, and we'll try and get them all if we can, because obviously they're going to help us determine how we can save these characters. There's some sort of light up there in the corner. I don't know what that was. Hannah is a long way out. She can't have gone that far, surely. Just looking out for anything else on the floor. Is there a flamethrower up there? Why is there a flamethrower right here? Is that the mad guy that was hanging outside our cabin? Oh, is that Hannah?
Hannah! Hello? Hannah! Oh my god, you must be freezing. Here, take my coat. I'm such an idiot. So dumb.
I mean, they're dumb for playing stupid jokes on you.
Hannah?
Or stupid pranks. Okay, something's clearly coming after them. Was it Predator with that bloody thermal vision? Oh, she's fallen. Because of course she has. Oh, there goes your phone. Good luck getting that replaced. And we're trapped. Okay, what's coming after us then?
No.
What is it? Is it the mad guy? Oh, why did you... Look where you're going, woman. Right. Nice shot. Jesus Christ, game.
Hold on.
A little bit thorny, isn't it? Oh, hello. It is the mad guy. Are you helping us or are you going to kill us? I mean, we can't drop Hannah. We've got to at least give ourselves a chance. We're going to let go. We're probably going to die here, but we ain't dropping Hannah. There's no way we were going to get there, and there you go. The death totem comes true. Hannah, oh sorry, Beth smashed herself on the rock. Probably broke her spine and died, and clearly so did Hannah. They're both dead. The twins are dead. And now we have the analyst. Dr. A.J. Hill. A.K.A. Peter Stormare. Well, I think there's some brilliant work in this game.
There are a few things I need to make sure you understand.
There he is.
You see, no one can change what happened last year. The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward. But there is freedom in this revelation. Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Bit close there,
So,
Dr. Hill.
you have committed to commence with this game,
Give me some space. Come on, you're crowding me.
and I want to help you see it through. Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it. All right.
The motion capture's good, but it's a bit over the top sometimes.
Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it.
Right.
It is essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience.
So I remember these therapy sessions. I don't remember every single thing about them, but I know there's some choices we had to make, and I tried last time to be as honest as I could in what I picked. I don't remember what the photo is. Okay, we've got a scarecrow in a field with a large barn. Okay, nothing too offensive there. Pretty inoffensive.
How did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest.
Okay, it doesn't make me feel uneasy. Like, I've never really, like, I don't really do farms. I don't really live in the countryside. I live sort of in a town. I don't think I've actually, like, really seen scarecrows apart from in TV. So, but I'm not really scared by them. But then again, I don't really feel happy. But I'd feel more towards happy than I do uneasy.
That's good. In what way did it make you happy?
Yeah, I mean, the weather's nice. It's peaceful. I mean, if this was raining and cloudy, then it would maybe be a bit uneasier. Yeah, it's a nice day. I think it would be a nice place to hang out in the summer. So I'm going to say the sunshine.
I see. So which word would best describe how you feel about darkness?
See, I think there is a little bit of the unknown about the darkness. I wouldn't say it depresses me, but I wouldn't say I'm scared of the dark, but I'm not depressed by it. I'm going to say it scares me.
Afraid? Really? That's interesting. Where I come from.
Are we wearing a baseball
way
hat?
up north in Sweden, the nights are...
See, we don't actually know who we are. Are we us? Or is this another character, maybe?
You're afraid of the dark.
Clearly some, like, therapy sessions here. I think everyone is. I think everyone's got that fear of the unknown. I think everyone is a bit.
Oh, no. No. Not everyone. But it's a perfectly natural fear. Darkness, after all.
It's a very, very common
And
fear.
therefore, the unknown.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was
Lives
thinking.
by a fear more than the terror,
Mate, get away from me.
uncertainty.
Oh, what a shame. Get
We'll
away
talk
from me.
again soon. Until then, I suggest you try to stay away from dark places.
I mean, we're in a cabin in the night, in the winter. Bit difficult. I think his work is brilliant in this game. I think the motion capture is really good, but a little bit forced and overdone at sometimes. But his work's really good. There's Peter Stormare, so if you watch Prison Break, you can recognise him from that. I think he's a Swedish-American actor. And this song's brilliant as well. This will probably get the video like demonetized for copyright. I don't get monetization anyway, but there'll probably be a copyright claim on this video because of this song. So this is made by Supermassive Games, who made all these interactive horrors that we mentioned. So this is Until Dawn. I'm looking forward to playing this again, and hopefully you're looking forward to watching. 7 years old now. It's mad how quickly the time's gone, or how much the time's gone. So here we go. Hayden Panettiere's in this game. Here we get, some of the credits and a little bit of, exactly what's going on. So that's Peter Stormare, Dr. Hill. So who's the patient then? He says that you're playing your game. So is he talking to us as the player? Brett Dalton and Rami Malek. I mentioned those guys at the start. Galadriel Steinman and Noah Fly. So I'm not familiar with these guys. With these people. I don't know if they've moved on to other stuff after. Jordan Fisher rings a bell, and I can't think what from. Where do I know Jordan Fisher from? I might have to look that up. And they brought this song out again for a later game with like a melt version.
It took place on Mount Washington. Annie Klein was in charge of the investigation.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
Listeners, an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
Foul play.
Not officially, no. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
There is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
More than you know, Marty.
Well, thank you for joining us, Annie. With all the Washingtons tonight, their son Josh, on this, the anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah and Beth Washington.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again.
God, why are people getting so close in this
Alright.
game?
Well, hello, friends and fans.
There's Rami. Freddie Mercury
Beyond
himself.
Awesome to have you guys all
Hey,
back
yo.
this year.
Hey,
First
yo.
off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. So, just let you know, let's take a moment.
It's me when I score a goal in Football Manager.
Address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's going to be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and that I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, thinking of them. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you, and just share some moments that we'll never forget for the sake of my sisters, and okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay? Make this one trip we will never forget, alright? Yes!
Yeah! Is fucking an expletive there, or is it a verb? Are you fucking porn stars? Or... I don't know. What's the fucking in that? Larry Fessenden, I think, plays the guy that we've been seeing. I think he actually, worked on the game and also was in it. Oh, spiders, lovely. So this is the chapel. This is the sanatorium and the hotel. Sorry, the hotel. The cabin is situated near an old sanatorium. I'm sure we'll be there a bit later on. So this is Blackwood Pines. So that whole radio thing in that video was really odd. So that was like, that clip was played by like a radio stream. Like, why would they play that when it was clearly directed towards also all the friends that are meeting again 1 year later? They've all come back to this place after what happened last year, which is a bit odd if you ask me, but whatever. Oh, he's back for another year. He may not have even left. So this is Sam, the one character that I failed to keep alive when I played this the first time. So this is Sam, Hannah's best friend. She's diligent, considerate, and adventurous. So Hannah was of course Beth's twin, and they were killed last year. We don't know that they died. They disappeared, but we don't actually know what happened to them. They disappeared into the night, and everyone, you know, was hoping they'd come back, and they never did. So no, they're presumed dead, but we don't know what happened to them, as the radio station said. So it's really weird that they sort of shared that clip of Josh, like clearly talking to his friends, but it was broadcast to, like, maybe it's his channel, maybe it was his radio station. That's what I don't really understand. That is Josh like a YouTuber? That's like really odd, but whatever. Let's keep going for a bit longer. We might actually look at ending things off, because this is quite a short game compared to what we've ever played. So there might be slightly shorter videos, but we'll let and see. So this is Sam on the path to the cable car station. It's 9:02 p.m. So I think this is probably a good place to end off. I've only been recording for about 25 minutes, so I do think these videos might be a little bit shorter than you're used to. Just because this seems like a pretty sensible place to meet off. We're a year later. Sam's arrived back at the Pines, ready to meet up with all her friends again, minus Hannah and Beth. So I think we are probably going to end this off here, and these videos might be a bit shorter because, you know, it's a bit of a shorter game, I think. So I think we are going to end it here. But, you know, as the first episode, I think it's a good introduction of what happened a year prior to Hannah and Beth. The prank played on Hannah, just a prank Han, which I'm going to be saying that throughout the whole thing, because Emily is like, really difficult to deal with in this game. I really didn't like her the first time, and I'm sure it's going to be annoying once again. She was just so annoying. But I'm really excited to get going with this once again. Hopefully you're excited to watch too. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on, and we'll get cracking with this again later in the week. We're going to meet the rest of the characters as well, and reunite back at the lodge with Josh and with all our friends, and, you know, trying to have a good time, because last year things didn't really end so well. But yeah, we'll crack on next time. For now, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.